If you have a problem with being consistent in the gym, these 4 practical tips can be the answer for you. Let's talk about it. Hello guys! In today's video we will talk about 4 tips that can help you to stay consistent in the gym. In my case, I had a problem with training literally too hard without giving enough time to my body to recover. I trained until failure and, for example, I had leg soreness for 5 to 6 days. I thought that kind of soreness was a great thing and I continued with that approach. That training intensity drains too much energy, so you will lose gains in other fields of life. After a few months, you will simply give up because it is not sustainable. Now I will list 4 tips that help me to consistently show up in the gym. Number 1. Lower intensity. Something big changed when I decided to stay on track no matter what was happening in my life. I don't have motivation to train every time. Sometimes I feel too weak and tired to even start a training session. But I made a promise to myself. Don't give up. Lower intensity, show up and do anything, because that anything is enough to protect muscles. We don't need to progress at a high pace all the time. Sometimes maintaining with lighter weights is a smarter option, and after a stressful life period, we can continue with our progression. Number 2. Make training enjoyable again. All of us like to train to a smaller or larger degree, but often we make a bad relationship to training and we lose enjoyment after some time. Occasionally, you should make unplanned changes to a routine and do some kind of challenges to spice up your training. For example, if you need to train chest and quads for that session, select one exercise for each muscle group, leg press and bench press machine. Set tonnage target for each. For example, 7 tons for bench and 15 tons for legs. If your moderate heavy bench weight is 70 kg, do 10 sets of 10 reps. For the leg press, use a weight of 150 kg and do 10 sets of 10 reps. You can also do supersets. The goal is to finish the 10 sets with 10 reps as soon as possible, and after that you can go home. Number 3. Do isolations instead of compounds. Another option when you feel weak on a bad day is that you can do only isolation movements on the machines. For example, if you have RDL and squat for today's session, you can replace them with leg curls and leg extensions. Is this optimal? No. Is it enough to protect you from losing muscle? Absolutely. Number 4. Train in the new rep range. If you should do 500 pounds leg press for 6 to 8 reps, just lower that weight up to 30% and go for as many reps as possible. Or instead of doing a weighted chin-up, do bodyweight chin-up with higher reps. To conclude this video, we are just recreational lifters and all we want is to be healthy and look good. Sometimes we want to skip training sessions, but to achieve great results we must be consistent in the long run. To be consistent, you should not have all or none approach, and when you have a bad day, please don't use that as an excuse to skip the session. On a bad day, you can do something, and that something will be good enough for maintaining muscle mass. Keep it simple and do the work. If you have any questions, please comment below. And that's it for today's video. See you next time. Bye bye.